Hi, Alexi.
Hi, Jamie.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good today.
Good. Well, I'm so glad you decided to join me. I brought in a song by Shawn Mendes. It's called A Little Too Much. And we're gonna sing through it and play through it and then talk about it.
Cool. I'm excited.
She was not sure, she was afraid. Feeling alone was too much to face. Everyone said that she was so strong. They didn't know that she could carry on. She knew that she would be okay. She didn't let it get in her way. Sometimes it falls a little too much, but you gotta realize you're not here. You don't have to be afraid, because we're all the same. And we know that sometimes it falls a little too much. She would always tell us how she could do this. If you still have to be just fine. So when it got hard, she would leave the bucket. So take my hand and it will be alright. She knew that she would be okay. She didn't let it get in her way. Sometimes it all gets a little too much, but you gotta realize you're the here. You don't have to be afraid, because we're all the same. And we know that sometimes it all gets a little too much. A little too much, a little too much. Sometimes it all gets a little too much, but you gotta realize it's all about the clear. Be afraid, because we're all the same. And we know that sometimes it all gets a little too much. Sometimes it all gets a little too much. So we gotta realize it's all about the clear. You don't have to be afraid, because we're all the same. And we know that sometimes it all gets a little too much. I like that song. Yeah. While listening and playing through that song, let me just see the lyrics here. What stood out most to you? The music or the words, really?
The words stood out to me more. I think it really resonated with the verses.
Mhm.
It's just, I think, a lot of the same way that I guess the person of the song
Mhm.
felt, so I related to that a lot. And then I think the chorus, it was just like, I think it might have been more the music that I identified with really like uplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about the verses, you said it resonated with like the you in the song, I guess, or the her in the song.
Mhm.
So it resonated with you.
Mhm.
Say more about that.
Yeah. So she would not show that she was afraid, but being and feeling alone was too much to face. That's yeah. It makes me feel kind of like sad almost. Like I really empathize with what the person in the song was going through because like as you go through college and as you go through life in general, there are definitely times where you feel alone and like you don't want to show that to the world. You don't want anyone to know that.
Yeah.
Especially like if you're supposed to be all happy and cheery all the
Yeah.
time. And so I just think it just brings back a lot of like those memories and they come rushing back to my head when I think about that. And then though everyone said that she was so strong, what they didn't know is that she could barely carry on. It's just like that idea of putting up that front and having to kind of like let people believe that you have that like smile on the surface and everything is great and okay, and then on the inside you're just like,
Yeah. So it sounds like you've run into incidences or had experiences where you've, felt less than 100%, and you felt like you've had to put up, I guess, a facade or like a mask of like how you're feeling and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then the second verse, that is like spot on with my semester right now.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're just constantly pushing and telling yourself, I can do this. I might not have made it to class one day, but I still got this. I can do it. And just like trying to reassure yourself, and then like she would use no help, but it would be just fine. It's just like I don't want people to know that I'm like really struggling to stay motivated this semester. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. This is all gonna be just fine. And then, but when it got hard, she would lose her focus, and that's just like been my entire semester. It's just been so difficult. And trying to stay focused and on spot is really like it's hard. And so like the next line in the second verse, take my hand, it will be alright. It's just like really like it put me in this like everything in my feels right now, and now I'm just like there's someone there. So take my hand.
So sounded very like passionate and like frustrated. I could feel like your emotions out like this semester like encompassed as a whole and everything, and I like could feel your emotions and everything.
Yeah.
So is there any I can tell like you have a lot of energy and like you're a lot of like passion about this, but like is there a certain emotion you would identify with this semester?
I think frustration is a good word. It's like not really frustration towards the semester, frustration towards myself and not doing what I had set out to do at the beginning of the semester. I had set all these goals. I was gonna stay on top of things. I was gonna go to class all the time. I was gonna be on time. I was gonna study. I was gonna take really diligent notes, and like all of that has just gotten away from me. And there's this like aspect of frustration that's just like you should be doing better, but you're not. And it's just like there's this constant like self criticism going on in my head, and it's just like there's always this frustration, this sometimes guilt, even. Yeah.
Those are some really powerful emotions, and with school piling up and everything, and like wanting to do better for yourself, and then being challenged in a way where you feel like you can't. be the best version of yourself, like that can be really, really frustrating, like you said.
Yeah, for sure.
But you mentioned at the end of that verse that there's a hand like to take you. Did any like one person or like I don't know idea or like experience like
Yeah.
help like make you think of that particular?
It just made me think of all the people who like I fall back on, like my support system.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm feeling super frustrated or overwhelmed, like I can always call my brother, I can call my mom and dad, I can call my big sister, I can call my boyfriend. Like all of these people, it's just like constant like if I get super overwhelmed, I just like I can escape from that thought, from those thoughts and those self-critical moments and just like be with another person. And I know it'll be all right.
It sounds like you really do like beat yourself up sometimes, but
Yeah.
you find a lot of comfort in your family and just the people that have your back and are looking out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a certain reassurance there that even if I'm all up in my head, the world is still spinning. There's other things going on. So talking to my brother about how his day is going and talking to my big sister about how her baby is, it's all just it keeps me grounded in the fact that even though my world is a hot mess right now, everything is good.
For sure.
Overall. Yeah.
I hear you saying that sometimes like we get caught up in our own like, environment and atmosphere, but it's really nice that people around us can remind us of like the bigger picture and you know what we're doing and why we're doing it, and that we all kind of work together to I don't know make the world go round. I guess.
For sure. Yeah. I agree 100%. I think that goes a lot to what this chorus is saying because, like, sometimes it all gets a little too much. That's when you're, like, caught up in your own head. Or I'm specifically me, I'm caught up in my own head. It's just, like, super overwhelming. I don't know what to do. And, like, my family and friends and my support system, they help me realize that even though I'm all caught up in this. There are other people caught up in the same in similar situations, or they're caught up in their own stuff, and the fog will clear up. Like you got something to push forward to, you know.
Yeah, all those stresses and like homework assignments and practicing and everything that comes at you, like that fog is gonna be lifted up because you have such a wonderful support system and
Yeah.
And I guess your love.
Yeah.
Your love.
Yeah. Ultimately, that's what it comes to. It's just like I may be alone and afraid of what I'm facing in my life right now, but I love people and I've got the people who love me, and I know that they'll always be there. Yeah. I had never heard this song before, but I really like it, and I like the message that it conveys.
I'm so glad that you do.
Yeah.
It really spoke to me.
Yeah.
I know when it was presented to me, I was like, oh man, like that, just calling me out or something.
Yeah.
You know, just because I like the fact that it says we're all the same.
Yeah.
Like, because no matter whether you're a music major, you know, accounting major, like, or I don't know, biology major, like, we all face different stressors, and I don't know, sometimes I'm so focused on school that I kind of forget that, like, personal issues arise, you know, like family issues, and, like, other outside things can really affect people and, like, how they're doing in their everyday life and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, just kind of being reminded that, like, we all go through something, but especially like you were saying with your support system and everything, it does make it at least a little bit easier to try and get through those things.
Yeah, for sure. sometimes it can be kind of bad because you're just like, my brother is by himself right now, so I need to go be with him so that he's not alone. And then you play video games for like 13 hours. It turns into procrastinating for both of you.
Oh yes, we can easily get away from
Yeah.
the stressors and find some ways to distract ourselves, which is not always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We talked about how you've had a really frustrating semester. Maybe not exactly towards schoolwork per se, but just working on yourself and how you want to accomplish everything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it sounds like you've really established like good friends, good family that's behind your back and supporting you in all that you're doing and doing what you love to do, I hope.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a nice, just little reminder that I have all of that.
Thank you for sharing your story and working through this song with me and playing along.
Thanks for showing me this song.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice.